2022, and if you're looking to start exploring African countries, Benin Republic should be the first on your list. It is a small country on another level, defining peace, tranquility, history, arts, and cultural beliefs. We have experienced this country based on these categories, and you should check out our other videos on Benin Republic. But in this video, we'll be taking you through some of our interesting cities and towns that have amazing beliefs and history. So on getting to Benin Republic, the first city we visited was Novo, and the tour guide thought it was important to ease our travel stress. So we went to a drum making stall or factory, as I would like to call it, and it was a lot of fun. Yes, that's me beating the drum with so much energy and fun, and trust me, this was definitely a good stress relief.
Bien dansé.
The drum factory was actually on our way to the Blackwater of Adjarra. One beautiful thing about Adjarra was the authenticity and friendliness of the people. The possibility to immerse in beautiful nature and some daily life activities of the community.
Soda bee. What does soda bee?
Alcohol.
Alcohol.
No, yeah.
Okay.
Togo.
Okay, so a boat can go from here to Togo.
No, Nigeria, sorry.
Okay. Also, a boat coming from Nigeria can come here, and a boat can go from here to Nigeria. Oh, wow, that's interesting. How long does it take from here to Nigeria?
1 heure.
1 day. 1 hour.
Oh, yeah. Welcome to Benin, Precis Adjarra, and to see the black water.
Okay.
Ooh. I talked many things about the vegetarian, and I say that vegetation, yeah. And that one we see they use it to make house, and they use it to do soda with the alcohol.
The Blackwater is actually a black river, literally. It is known for its mysterious powers. It was a peaceful crossing experience with its magnificent landscape. Comes to work. So we are currently still in Novo. We are currently at the Cathedral Notre de l'Immaculée Conception. It's the first Catholic church in Benin Republic. It is known as the Cathedral Notre de l'Immaculée Conception, but I know the rest of it is of Immaculate Conception. I don't know what Cathedral Notre Dame is, but it's the first Catholic church in Benin Republic. It was founded by a Yoruba man called Mulero, like the guide said, and yeah, it is a very beautiful place to check out if you are in this area. If you're passing through Novo, it is opposite the park, and it's giving scenery, it is giving aesthetics. So, still in Cotonou. On getting to this, we are currently at the Royal Palace, which has been converted into a museum. And on getting to this historical place, what I noticed was that the people and management were working very hard to preserve this place. I mean, I don't even expect less, because Benin Republic is generally very neat. The people in Benin Republic are actually very, very neat. I give it to them. This museum shows the life and greatness of former King Tofa and family. This is definitely a must visit, just to learn the lifestyle of the kings and also their succession process.
We have 25 kings in this palace from 1688 to 19. After the last king, when he died, we are not a king. Yes. Why? Because the sons of the last king, they begin to fight. Yes, when they begin to fight, they abandon the palace for many years. So the government of Benin decided to transform this palace to a museum.
Have you heard about an entire village on water? A whole village on water. Yes, Ganvie is the village. We've actually done an entire video on the village on water, and it is on our page, so we think you should check that out. Link will be in the description box. Check out our video on Ganvie. In this right now, I won't be saying too much about Ganvie. We're just going to take you through landscape, b-rolls and everything. But if you want to learn more about Ganvie, go and watch our previous video about the village on water. Okay? Yeah.
Sure that I will like it.
Yeah. Just try it and you will see. Wow.
You go beyond. You went beyond here.
I think not bad. It's not actually very nice. Let me eat it with the fish.
Yeah. And don't forget to put that one.
Oh, all this thing.
Yeah. Okay. How you are see it?
It's nice.
It's nice. Okay.
I like it. So it's day 2 in Benin Republic, and today we are exploring the whole of Ouidah. We are currently at the floating village of Djegbadji, translated to mean the city of salt, which sits on the saltiest lake in West Africa. And you're about to see the process of how salt is being made. Bonjour, good morning.
Good morning.
What's your name?
My name is Geoffrey Aijino.
So what do you do?
Yeah, Geoffrey Aijino. I'm a guy. I'm tour guide.
Okay, a tour guide.
Yeah.
Okay, so where are we going today?
So now we are in a village, what they call Djegbadji village.
Djegbadji village.
Yeah, the name of the village is the village of the salt, the salt village.
Okay. Yeah. The salt village. Oh, we're going to the salt village.
So now this salt, the water what you have here is the water, the salt water.
The salt water.
So this village here exists since 1718.
So they extract salt from the sand around the river area and put them into this basket. They then pour water into the basket to dissolve the salt, which then comes out from a pipe which is at the bottom of the basket. The sand also serves as a form of filtration system to remove large particles from the concentrated salt water.
So when they came to eat, this, for example, have the big, just the salt water.
This is salt
only,
water.
yeah. And we make it to this small home where they are cooked to the fire, and we take the salt. Just no worry. For example, you see, this is a different food. Then, and we put in this water. For example, and then you don't have the salt.
Okay,
it's finished.
Okay, once you put that thing inside a salt water,
exactly.
It doesn't taste salty.
Now it is finished, but we made new to continue the fermentation.
Oh.
So this is the very salt water.
So they boil the salt water?
Yeah. So they make it to the fire. Okay. Only what they make the evaporation.
Okay.
And with that lazy, this is the difference of dish what they keep them. So only the salt who take. Just for example then.
Okay, so it evaporates into that?
Yeah.
Wow.
This is salt. Can we touch it? Temperature is very...
The temperature is getting high.
Yeah. The temperature in this room is very better. But then, when I finish here, we make into the back.
Into that bag?
Yeah. But every 5 days, we have the big markets in Ouidah city, what they call Passe market.
Passe market. What does Passe mean?
Passe market.
Okay.
Now, this market we have celebrate every 5 days.
Okay.
So, and the women came here to buy. We have now to do one activity of the fish. So everybody going to the water.
I'm not even about to show you guys how I disgraced my generation by not knowing how to fish after being taught like how many times. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Can we move to the good parts?
Now we just continue the visit of the slave routes.
Okay.
You are welcome again, and this town is called at the times Ouidah Kingdom.
Ouidah Kingdom.
But this town have 5 contrary to the white men who came to buy the slaves, the black of the slaves. Yeah. We have the Portuguese, we have the Dutch, England, French, and Holland. And these different 5 countries translate Ouidah on the language. What the Portuguese call Ouidah, he said that Judah. The England, Wahida. The Dutch and the Holland, Huda. But the French is called Ouidah. So all Africa, we have 7 different points of Notre. The first is Cape Verde. The second is Zanzibar in Tanzania. The third is place in Benin, in Ouidah. Where are you now? The first is Badagry in Nigeria. Yeah. The fifth, Badagry in Nigeria. The 5th is Senegal, Gore. 6th is Ghana, Cape Coast. And the last in Congo, Brazzaville, what I call the Black Point. But all these 7 points of Notre, we have 243 million slaves, past 400 years.
For 400 years?
Yeah.
253 million slaves.
Yeah.
Past these 7 points of
Notre. Exactly. Death and who is going alive. You have the slave more than to the 243 who die. Because in one ship we make 1,000 slaves. So that to the journey and the beach we take 3 months. to the to the ship.
Journey from where? From
here and America. It's 3 months.
3 months between here.
Exactly. So the slave of Dahomey here going to Brazil, Haiti, Cuba, Guadeloupe, and Alabama. Yes, sir.
USA.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, and when they assault the slaves here, the buyer prefer to bring in the slave to mark to the iron because the ship is communal ship of the 5 countries. What do the different buyer do? Or you identify who know the different slaves.
Okay, so you can identify the slaves from Nigeria and the slaves from Benin.
Exactly. So if you have the iron to put in the fire, very hot, and that they are Portuguese who buy these slaves, you write P letters. If you are French, you write F. Okay. So it's very hot to the slaves. The buyer prefer again to close the mouth of the slaves. Don't speak, don't cry, never. So this monument we are bringing in 13 November 1995 to symbolize the last step of the slaves. You see the first face here, the slaves are turned to the hunt and turn back and they turn. And when we see the ship, this is the physical point of Notre. But when they are across the gate, the second face them, we see the face of the slaves. And the one tree, this is the tree of return. And this side of the gate is called the point of return spiritually. Because we don't have never the slave who are going and come back. Only the spirits come back after they die. Another side, the spirits, they are come back. Yeah. And this side we have the second monument. It is a place where the first missionary came in Dahomey, April 1861. So every 9 January year, we celebrate the big church of the Christians then. Okay. And tomorrow to the night is the 10th, where I celebrate Voudoun Festival on the gates.
Okay. So as you've heard our tour guide say, we're currently about to go through the 6 stages or 6 routes that the slave took during the slave trade period in Benin Republic. Our tour guide thought it was necessary for us to go from the back. So we are counting backwards. We went from the last point to the first point, which is why we are currently at the point of no return, because that's the last part, because it wants us to return. It doesn't want it to be that we go the way the slaves had gone. So it wants us to go from the last point to the first point, and then from there we will continue at all. Then from there we move to the tree of return.
The tree of return. This tree, I told you first time, the tree here exists since 1727. It's the same tree. So that the first king, Kakanaku, who planted the tree. The slaves, the slaves were that are filled to salt and they brought them to mark. And past 2 weeks to the darkness one place, came here and round the tree 3 times. Men, all women. So what they are going to die, another side, the spirits who come back.
So it is said that if they die on their way to America, if they died there, if they died before they went, this tree would allow their spirit to come back to Benin Republic. And after that is the memorial of Zoungbodji. That's what it's called, and it's a mass graveyard where the dead slaves were thrown. It's been artistically created now, and it is very fine now, but that was like a mass grave where the dead slave were thrown into. And then we move from there to the Somai house. You'll get to see more of this, and I'll get to explain more as we go along. But yeah, that's just a brief of what we are doing this period and this game. So enjoy
them. But we see that this memorial of the village is called the Lamentation Memorial. The red color symbolizes the blood of the slaves. The maroon color symbolizes the slaves. And we see the black color everywhere, who symbolize the chains. And what they see to the memorial, we see the line, the different line of the slaves, who symbolize the different steps to the way. I thought we have only to the 4 kilometers, 6 steps. Yeah, but this is we see the 5 line to the memorial. You see of the first line we have 3 slaves. Yes. The second line we have 5 slaves. Yes. And the third line we have 9 slaves, 8 slaves, and the fourth line we have now 9, and the last line we have 11. Okay. So that the slaves are going to the 11, and we have just 3 slaves who are going to the destination. But
Yeah.
Okay, this one exactly.
This one, Voudoun.
Yeah, Danu.
This one.
And first step to the slave routes. Normally, this is the place where they see them. This is the market of the slaves. All these places we have the slaves, all Africa, to came another this place, and the white man shows the mouth of the slave. Don't seek. You are very strong.
Okay, this is where they check them.
Yeah. And what I finish now, we give the gun of the king, the mirrors, the clothes, the change. It's like the truck. Whether, for example, what the white man give one gun to the king of the Honme, the king give 21 women's or 15 men's. To the one whiskey, he give 2 women's slaves. To the mirrors, the king give 2 women's and 1 man's. Because the mirrors is like, to the king, the magic. The first time that the king see him and the mirrors, he said that is the magic. So we are very happy to give 2 women's and the 1 man's. What I think to sell them here, to keep the chains of the neck, so that we rest the chains of the hands, only this chain. And we bring them here to mark of the slit here. What I finish now, we go to the first tree. This is a tree of forgetfulness.
Okay.
And they place them where the women ran 7 tons and the men 9.
So that they will forget.
To forget the family, the country, activity, everything. This is like the magic tree, the black magic tree. So, and the third step, this is the darkness room place where I see, where I make them, and of 2 weeks, they die and sick and weak. We go to bury them to the communal grave. The slaves were very strong, going to the tree of return and run again 3 times, men or women. So what are going to die and to ship and to the small boats, and the boat take the slaves 7 by 7 to the big ship. So to the journey now we take 3 months. We have more than to the 1,000 of the ship who die and the sick. So what are going to die another side, the spirit came back. Like this. This is just 4 kilometers.
I have a question.
Yeah.
So how do they put all of them? How do they choose these slaves that are going to come here?
Yeah, the first slave, I thought it is the prisoners of the hunts. So in 17, 18, we don't have again the prisoners to the palace. So we got anywhere to pick.
To just pick
and the way to the home in forest, we came to Pekeo. And we give to the king, and the king now salt. Wow. So for example, all this house you see is the first palace to the first vice king in Dahomey. He's the Portuguese man. He's called Francisco Felix de Souza.
Francisco Felix
de Souza, the first vice king of Dahomey. His palace there.
Here.
Yeah, he's here. And now all this house, the house of the Souza family house. This vice king Portuguese de Souza have a 52 wife.
Wow.
Yeah, and 106 female and
girls.
Yeah, girls, and 95 men.
For what?
Children totally have 201.
Wow. So out of
today we have the Souza in Benin, in Ghana, in Nigeria, in Burkina, everywhere. But we have celebrated every 15 November. We celebrate one festival of the Souza.
Festival
of the Souza.
I'm sure that intro looks familiar, because if it doesn't, that means you haven't seen our video on the consultation we had with a Voudoun priest in Benin Republic and our visit to the Python temple. Like I always say, or like I have said before, one thing I appreciate Benin Republic for is how they are holding on to their belief system, their religion, and they're not changing that for anything or anybody. Anyways, that video is up on our channel. Make sure you check it out. And we're going to be moving to Villa Ajavon. Who else is ready? I'm so excited because this villa is the definition of aesthetics. It is beautiful in and out. Villa Ajavon is a cream-colored museum built in 1922. The villa is just 100 meters away from Temple of Pythons, and from the top of the villa you can see the first Ouidah church, which is a basilica church. In this villa you will see many works of prominent African artists like Michael Betselesi, Frederick Bruley Bube of Ivory Coast. I don't know these people, I promise you. Villa Ajavon 1922 is currently 100 years old. It's located in the Atlantic Department and it's one of the historical buildings in Ouidah. I mean, it started in 1920, but it was constructed to completion in 1922. This villa was built by a wealthy merchant named Ajavon, originally from Togo, but he settled in Ouidah for his business, and then he decided to build a house for his family. And now the house has been turned into a museum whereby you can see different arts and how slave trade happened. You see some art I didn't even understand some art there, but I'm sure they made sense to the drawer and the artist. But yeah, it's a very beautiful place to visit whenever you're in Benin Republic, and it has nice areas for photo ops, you know what I'm saying. So this villa faces like the public road. It's literally on the road, and it is characterized by an Afro-Brazilian style. If you go inside, that's the vibe you'll be getting. It is now used as Ouidah Museum of Contemporary Artists of Zinzo Foundation since November 11, 2013. And yeah, every year they host a selection of works from the Zinzo family collection.
Crosses, what I see them, symbolize the spirit of death in the church. So we have a drink there, and this is the couple ready to drink. So all normally this place now, this is the role who have the spirit of the death. Who has killed? You know the color of this room?
Yes.
What color?
Turquoise. So the tour is finally coming to an end after a day of fun activities all around. We decided to stop by a sacred forest in Ouidah just to learn about some histories of Benin Republic gods. Like I always say, you know, they take their religion very seriously.
Sacred forest.
Okay.
My name is Desiree.
Desiree.
Yeah.
Hi, Desiree.
Here is the sacred forest from first king from Ouidah. Passé. His
name is Passe.
Passe. First king Passe is Dodai. it disappears, it transforms in a tree. Iroko tree.
Oko tree.
Iroko.
Iroko tree. Okay. What are these ones? Totem.
Totem.
So who is this? Is this the king?
It's called Tolegba.
Tolegba. Which Tolegba?
Tolegba is the god of fertility.
God of fertility.
Called Tolegba.
So this is God of, and is also the messenger of every divinity.
Okay. Yes, called Zoungbeto.
Angbeto.
Zoungbeto.
Zangbeto.
Zoungbeto. Because this is the one divinity is called it dance for Ron.
Oh, he dances.
Yeah. For Ron, it's called Zoungbeto.
Sangbeto. So what does the dance mean?
God of night.
God of night.
God of smallpox.
God of what?
Smallpox.
Smallpox.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Sakpata. It's called Sakpata Si.
Sapata se.
Sakpata Si.
Se.
It's the two-face.
Two-face, like two-face Idibia.
Two-face. It's called Djegbadji.
Oh, he has two faces, one in the front, one in the back. Oh, they call him what?
The messenger of the king.
Messenger of the king. Agbajigan.
Agbajigan.
We ended the day at Casa del Papa Resort, which is undoubtedly the most popular resort in Benin Republic, to enjoy the fresh breeze of the beach. I mean, if you know Benin Republic, you know Casa del Papa, and if you've not been to Casa del Papa, what are you even doing? I mean, if you come to Benin and you didn't go to Casa, then you've not been to Benin, literally, because Casa del Papa is scenic and it gives like great getaway spot for relaxation, meditation, the beach. I mean, everything was just like calming. So it's a very good way to end the day, which we did, and I enjoyed every bit of it. I had like fresh orange juice, and I took like nice pictures. I mean, what do you expect? It's day 3 and our last day in Benin Republic. New day, new adventure. So we are currently on our way to a small town called Gogotinkpon. I mean, the guy corrected me and he said it's Gogotinkpon. Yes, Gogotinkpon. So here we'll be meeting a woman with the hands of wonders. That's what they call her, because so basically what this means is that she has the gift of molding babies from birth into the right shape and also giving them nice qualities and assets, you know what I mean. She demonstrated this on a dummy baby, which we'll like get to see. So Celestine, we are currently at Gogotinkpon. How do you pronounce it?
Gogotinkpon.
So what is this place known for?
The power of the
No.
Yeah.
What's she doing?
She tried to get the form of the bonbon
of the child.
Of the child.
Right,
because when we have children there, if you want to them to have bonbon in,
oh,
then we can
so
try to do it.
Okay.
And
so
when they grow,
so that when they grow up, they will have big bonbon.
You do the first activity, always mean that you will do it with Dadabai. It is one woman they call her Bai, and she will show you how, if you have a new children, how you can help with a wife or a boy or girl, with a girl, how you can help her to have and bonbon. Okay, we have cold water and omegbigbona. Then when you take small omegbigbona, you can just put a small cold water and you mix them, and you can see if is
okay. Put it on your leg. On your leg, okay. On your leg.
And before you put it with his wife, you put it in there.
You do it like that for some time.
Don't you do it for many minutes before, because that will help her about the infection. Now you can remove.
So to eliminate the infection, that's what she's doing. Okay.
She said that if you want to wash your head,
You have to hold the neck like that. Okay.
He said in that time you have women who have very big in the bag, and that one come in this place because we have fishermen in there, and that one want to buy, and once she want to buy, when the men see that it is very big, he do like that.
So from there we head over to the spa on water, where we got like mud clay mask and bath that was said to be therapeutic, and I wouldn't even lie, it really was. And I enjoyed the bath in the river after. I mean, it is said that regardless of your skincare routine, your skin type, this mud clay and the bath would never affect your skin. Like, it would never do anything to your skin, which I believed, because one thing about Benin is they are very, I wouldn't say fetish, but they are very strong. They know what they are saying when it comes to power of something. Do you understand? So yeah, when they said it won't affect my skin, I mean, I was down for it. It's Benin Republic now.
So they call this cocoa. I think it's made of rice, and I'm about to taste it. I know what it tastes like. This is literally rice and sugar. So what's this? Welly. Is that the name?
Yeah.
Welly.
They call it Anya.
Anya.
This spa gave me like good vibes, serenity, and it is very important for your sanity, because at some point after we finished like massage, after we finished everything we came to do, we literally just sat there, we're chilling. I mean, you see me in a net thingy, I don't even know what that thing is called, but anyways, it was very good just to sit there, enjoy the sounds of the water instead of like noise and bustle of the whole city, you know. It is very important for your sanity. I mean, I tried all the food, which I don't know who sent me. They weren't the best, but they were nicely made for whatever they mean, you know. And it was nice to have in the tummy. I mean, to quench hunger.
Get this sponge to wash off the clay of the body. And it feels so good. Guys, today at Gogotinkpon has been so good, and it is truly a village of mystic wonders. From the clay mask to the baby bathing, it has all been great. It was a great time, and you should definitely add Gogotinkpon to your bucket list when coming to Benin. So we hope you're enjoying the video so far. So stay tuned, don't go anywhere, make sure you're subscribed, and yeah.
So heading back to our apartment in Cotonou after a splendid day, we came across the most beautiful beach I have ever seen though. The beach was a wide expanse of sand, far cleaner than expected, with an ocean that looks uninterrupted all the way from Antarctica. Sitting on this beach was an abandoned airplane, which is amusing, so we decided to explore since that's what we know how to do best. We went closer and behold, it is the historical locked L1011 Tristar. I mean, even me did not know that was what it is. until we had to take a tour of the whole place. I mean, can you imagine walking down the beach and seeing a tree star just sitting down there? I mean, pretty awesome. In case you didn't know, the Lockheed L1011 tree star, also known as the L1011, is an American medium to long range wide body trijet airline built by the Lockheed Corporation. It was the third wide body airline to enter commercial operations in 1972. I mean, at the time, it was known as a luxurious airliner with technology far ahead of its time that it could even land itself. I mean, it's not the first commercial aircraft to be able to land itself, but it was the first wide body to get FAA certification to do that. I mean, that's badass. Badass. I don't even want to know. The aircraft featured a 243 all economy class configuration. The front cabin had red seats while the rear had blue seats. I don't know what that indicated. Around the aircraft was also an amusement park, so for you to just come, relax, enjoy the beach, enjoy the view of the aircraft. I mean, it looks like a very nice view. I took nice pictures. I mean, of course, as usual. You should definitely add this visit to your list whenever you're in Cotonou. And it is opposite the international airport in Cotonou. How ironic. We had so much fun, I must say, and this whole Benin Republic trip has been nothing but amazing. Let us know your favorite place visited throughout the video in the comment section. And thank you so much for watching this video. Be sure to hit the subscribe button, like, share with your friends, share with your family. And with all that being said, we'll see you in the next video. Bye.